So this is release work. You can use tennis balls, you can use your lacrosse balls. You're gonna sit all the way to the bottom of the mat, and then you're gonna come back onto your back. Make sure your behind is right at the edge of the mat, and then you're gonna tuck the balls right there at your trapezius muscle. And some of you might say, "Ah, that feels terrible." Release work. You don't have to do much. The balls will do for you. Nice. Again, this is going to release your fascia that starts in the bottom of the feet or goes all the way up through the back body, up, neck, head, goes over your crown of the head, attaches where the eyebrows are. And fascia tends to get stuck and knotted and whatnot. So we're going to work that out a little bit before we come into our flow. Inhale, breathe like you want to grab the breath from me, where my voice is coming. On the exhale, draw pelvic floor, navel up, reach the arms all the way back up. One more time, inhale like you want to grab the breath with your fingers, all 10 of them, from over your head. Exhale, draw the arms back down, hug the pelvic floor, navel up. Inhale, breathe like you want to grab the breath from me, where my voice is coming. On the exhale, draw pelvic floor, navel up, reach the arms all the way back up. One more time, inhale like you want to grab the breath with your fingers, all 10 of them, from over your head. Exhale, draw the arms back down, hug the pelvic floor, navel up. You're going to keep the arms there and start moving. Make sure your hair is away from those balls because that doesn't feel good if it goes under. You keep moving your feet up so the balls start rolling down along your spine. Spinal extenders, right? You don't want to be on the spine. You keep rolling. And you can stop anywhere. I highly recommend the spots that feel terrible to stay in there for a little bit and breathe.
At least 30 seconds.
And breathe into it. And imagine your muscles and your fascia is melting over those ball diggers, like cheese in the oven over something, right? With every exhale, see if you can release a little more. Definitely.
Cheese here.
No cheese, yes. Vegan cheese, sorry. Vegan cheese.
Cashew cheese.
So you're going to stop definitely when you get between the shoulder blades and spine. So stay there because you get a nice little chest opener. And here we're going to massage into those muscles between the shoulder blades. You're going to take the arms out into cactus arms. If you have space, you can do T position out from your shoulders. Inhale, palms facing up. Exhale, hug yourself and hug the pelvic floor, navel up. Nice little self-love here. Notice which elbow is on top. Nice, guys. Notice which elbow is on top. Switch on the next. Exhale. Inhale, open your arms wide. Exhale, hug. Pelvic floor, navel. Hug yourself around the shoulders. Woo. Inhale, wide. All that love. Exhale. One more time. Inhale. And exhale. Good. You're going to take your arms back down alongside your body and keep moving your feet back so the balls roll down. Again, you can stop anywhere along the way, but definitely stop when you get right below your rib cage. When you go right past those little floating ribs, the lowest ribs, you're going to stop for me and stay there. This is where a lot of the low back muscles attach. QL, one of them, and lots of other ones. You're going to take your knees very little, an inch to the left, an inch to the right. So you're going to start feeling those balls digging into those low back muscles. The attachments. Feel free to stay to one side a little bit if you feel a lot there. Breathe into it. Again, look up at the beautiful sky. The clouds are moving. Maybe gratitude towards all the weather gods. It stopped raining, yay. Just take your knees little side to side. How is that, guys?
Oh, great. Amazing.
Feels good, right? Good. Get a whole other feel. You know I have that on video now, right? Oh, no. I cut out the bad parts, don't worry. That's the R-rated version. Yeah. So just take your knees a little side to side, and you keep moving on, and you might only move like half an inch, and do the same thing. You're going to do this all the way until you come to the sacral blade. That's the bony part on the bottom of your spine. You don't want to get on the bones, okay? So you're going to stay on the spinal extenders. Swing a little side to side. Again, you can stop anywhere along the way. But you want to stop when you get right before the sacral plate. When you get right before the sacrum, that's that bone on the bottom of your spine. You don't want to get on there. You're going to stop there. So you're either close to or almost at the most indented part of your low back, right? The lowest low back. And then you stay there and draw one knee in. Circle out that ankle of that knee that you draw in. Enjoy the sunshine. So awesome. Good. And we get tan too. Let me know if anyone needs any sunscreen. Good. And then you draw the other knee in. Draw that knee in. Circle that ankle of that knee that you have close to your heart. Take a deep inhale, exhale out through the mouth. Inhale deeply. Fresh air, exhale out through the mouth. One more inhale. On the exhale, stick your tongue out. Maybe you hug both knees in. Again, that's up to you. If that feels too intense, just do one knee at a time. You can hug both knees in and just really breathe into the space where those balls are digging into in your low back right now. And then take one foot at a time back down. If you have both hugged in, lift your hips high. Take the balls and place them under the hip crest, a little bit to the outside. So upper buttock muscles, where the external rotators are. If you're not sure where that is, I'll show you. So you're here, the hip crest is here, the outer hip bone is here, and you go back in like a little triangle. So that's right around here. And you will feel it. This is a really nice release here. This is where your piriformis lives. Little muscle that a lot of people think they have sciatica, but it's piriformis syndrome because the muscles are so tight wound around the.
I know that. You don't have to.
You think you're hitting it?
No, I know I have arthritis.
So take your foot soles together, take your knees wide, and you should feel it. So it goes into the external rotators, it goes into that piriformis muscle. You can rock your knees. So rock the right knee over towards the palm. Now keep the knees wide. Keep them wide. And then just take the right knee a little bit over to the palm so the left knee comes up a little. And then rock the left knee towards the house. Like you're rocking a cradle, like this way. Okay? And you're going to breathe into that piriformis space, into that external rotator space. I like the sound you guys are making. Awesome. So just kind of stay here and rock a little side to side. That's one way of getting into that space. Or you can keep the feet on the floor and just kind of slide your tush on the balls left and right. You might feel one more than the other. So you could either slide side to side, or you bring your foot soles together, knees wide, and just rock that cradle. Keep breathing in that beautiful fresh air. A little wind here. Feels nice. Feel the breeze of that wind on your skin. And stay within. Whenever you get drawn out with your thoughts, whenever your mind gets busy, come back to the breath. Enjoy self-care. Listen to the sounds around you. Take another inhale here. Sigh it out to the mouth. And then slowly, we're going to draw the knees together on the count of 10. So when I say 10, that's when you're going to have them together. All right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And you're going to lift the hips up, slide the blocks out. And roll over to the side. If you like to come up, but you actually hug the knees in. Let's do the knees in. Take your knees, hug them towards the heart and rock side to side on your spine. Should feel nice and released in your back body.